A very good afternoon. You're watching Lunchtime News on TV1. I'm Michaela Fernando. Before we head into more news in detail, here's a look at headlines.
Debate on the expenditure head of the Ministry of Power and Renewable Energy commences. Opposition expresses displeasure regarding the absence of the subject minister in Parliament. The chairman of the Sri Jayawardhanapura Hospital summoned to the Presidential Commission to provide a statement over corruption and malpractices said to have taken place at the hospital. Question from Akila Viraj Karyavasam. Sports First Alliance Platinum Awards 2018 to be held today.
In your top story, the examination department notes recorrection applications can be submitted till the 12th of April following the release of the GCE ordinary level examination results yesterday. 77.66% of the candidates who sat for the GCE ordinary level examinations qualified for GCE advanced level. The GCE ordinary level examination results were released yesterday. Based on the results released yesterday, the top spot in the island was captured by Lanka Thisivari Varusavitana of Visakha Vidyalaya, Colombo. Two students were ranked number 2. Saviti Hansadi was also from Visakha Vidyalaya. Sangjani Dilekha from Ratnavali Balika Mahavidyalaya was the other student ranked 2nd in the island. The student ranked 3rd in the GCE ordinary level examination was Mindi Rebecca from Sujata Balika Vidyalaya. Gayanti Harshila from K. Gaul St. Joseph Balika Mahavidyalaya was ranked 5th in the island. The examination department noted 5 students were ranked 6th. Meanwhile, issuing a notification, the examination department said school applicants can apply for recorrection through their respective school principals, while the private applicants can apply using the specific application form. The application should be submitted to the organization branch of the examination department. The chairman of the Sri Jayawardhanapura Hospital, Dr. Atula Kahandaliyanage, was summoned to the Presidential Commission of Inquiry probing fraud and corruption over the past 4 years to provide a statement over corruption and other malpractices said to have taken place at the hospital. The Presidential Commission said today evidence will be recorded on the complaints filed on the irregularities that had taken place when importing dairy heifers from Australia and when procuring cancer drugs. Yesterday, Secretary to the Ministry of Power and Energy, Suren Batagoda, provided a statement to the police unit attached to the Commission for more than an hour over an investigation taking place on irregularities that had taken place when purchasing power from the private sector. The General Secretary of the UNP, Akila Viraj Karyavasam, inspected the Colombo Municipal Council grounds where this year's May Day rally of the UNP is to be held.
We have made arrangements to stage the May Day rally opposite the Colombo Municipal Council. This is the last rally to be held prior to the presidential election. We are expecting to stage a huge May rally. We have no issues of facing any upcoming elections. We will not only face any forthcoming elections, but also we will certainly win. After discussions with the working committee, we will reveal the name soon. We are from the UNP, so we don't have any issues. They have problems. We don't have any issues about the candidate.
In more local news, a media briefing was held in Colombo yesterday under the theme Let's Defeat Foreign Forces, a New Journey for the Motherland.
The political factions of this country are not thinking about the country, but they are thinking of increasing the political power they have. There is a shortage of political parties who speak about the problems of the people. The country does not belong to anyone. They are using our mandate for fraud. Because of this, we want a presidential election or a general election very soon. During the discussions between the JVP and the opposition leader, the establishment of a stable government was discussed. It was discussed that if the possibility of a stable government is lost due to further amendments of presidency, they are ready to consider an election that will stabilize the parliament. We are happy about this, but we did not see a stable parliament after the discussion with the Prime Minister. They talked about creating a stable government through changes in the election system.
JVP Uva Provincial Councillor Samantha Vidyaratna made the following views yesterday.
I don't remember exactly how much, but there were millions of fixed deposits when the Provincial Council started. There were interest collected as well, but everything is over now. We warned them not to withdraw the money before the due time, but nobody listened to us. Dear Chairman, a Provincial Council cannot be operated in this manner.
A Bodhi puja was held at the sacred grounds of the Sri Mahabodhi, pleading the gods for timely rain. The Bodhi puja was organized by the Ceylon Electricity Board.
The rain has decreased, therefore the generation capacity has reduced slightly. Our problem is the wastage. This problem will be there for only another 10 days. This has happened because there was no proper process for the past 6 to 7 years. There hasn't been supply from 2013. This is what has happened. Not from the ministry, but a group from the electricity board. However, it is a wrong viewpoint. There is a contradicting thought process. We will not let this affect the consumer. However, they have to accept it even with reluctance.
Sports First Alliance Platinum Awards 2018, the most awaited award ceremony to commend and recognize Sri Lanka's talented sportsmen and women, will be held later this evening at the Stein Studios in Rathmalana.
Sports First Alliance Platinum Awards 2018.
Platinum Awards 2018 is the only awards ceremony organized by a private media network to recognize and award Sri Lanka's talented sportsmen and women. The awards ceremony will focus on the talent showcased by the Sri Lankan sportsmen and women nationally and internationally from December 2017 to December 2018. Platinum Awards will award 20 main awards, 10 assessment medals and 1 Lifetime Achievement Award.
Sports First Alliance Platinum Awards 2018.
Looking at some local news, the expenditure head of the Ministry of Power and Renewable Energy is being debated in Parliament today. However, the opposition expressed their displeasure regarding the absence of the subject minister in Parliament.
When the debate was taken up regarding the power crisis yesterday, the subject minister was not in Parliament. The expenditure overhead regarding the Power and Energy Ministry is being debated. The minister is not present in Parliament. The State Minister is here, but it's as if he is not here. The CEB has put up banners everywhere to celebrate their 50th anniversary. If you take a look at the money that you are spending for this, you will be able to set up a new power plant with that money. The Prime Minister says that you will be able to solve this using generators. That is not a solution. If these power plants were not constructed during the time of Mahinda Rajapaksa, the country would be in the dark by now. All steps were taken to construct an LNG power plant in 2014 with a capacity of 1,200 megawatts. As soon as you came into power in 2015, you cancelled that project. The Sampur power plant was rejected by you again. The Secretary to the Ministry of Power and Energy should be held responsible. Batagoda is in the room. You should be accountable. You have all the ministers who become the subject minister in your pocket. Ranjit Siambalapiti assumed duties. He was given 4,000 jobs and he was satisfied. How was the latest minister tackled? He was given choppers. Ravi Karunanayaka goes to Kerolapitiya from Colombo in a chopper. He goes to Puttalam in a chopper. He went to Anuradhapura yesterday in a chopper. The bureaucracy is what will affect the government. They will destroy your government. There were similar officers during our time as well. We have to remind one thing. For the past 23 years, until January this year, the Minister of Power and Energy had been an SLFP minister and not a UNP minister. There are various groups and a mafia. There are several mafias. I have been seated at the COPE as well. Can't we solve this irrelevant of the politics? Everyone keeps pulling this in all directions and there is a power struggle of the officials. We are in complete agreement to provide the support. Do not let the officials do as they please. This power cut is a planned power cut. Be careful about officials of this nature. What is the meaning of this, Prime Minister? I heard that you had spoken to them yesterday. They should be here at least after the overhead got defeated. Because you spoke to them, they came like schoolboys. The Minister of Power and Energy will be here and he will provide the answers to all the questions that are posed. He is working to purchase additional power as well.
And that is a wrap of Lunchtime News. For all these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsfirst.lk. Have a good day.